Today we will go over the steps of how to set up VPN for your Samba IP camera on your router. This is the recommended and secured way of remotely accessing your device, comparing to other methods such as port forwarding. In short, VPN is like building an encrypted and private connection between your LAN network where your camera is at and your remote environment through tunneling protocols. So, with the successful VPN connection, you'll be able to log in the camera in the remote location with the camera's local LAN IP address. So in this video, we'll use ASUS router as an example, and hopefully you'll be able to adopt the same steps in other routers as well. First, we'll need to log into our router and find the VPN configuration tab. Now note, for VPN, you will need to set up a server side on your camera's location first, and then set up the client side on the remote location. So just like what renders in this diagram, there are actually multiple protocols you can select from. We strongly recommend the OpenVPN protocol for security purpose. As for the PPTP protocol, if you make a brief search online, you'll notice that NSA is already able to decrypt PPTP protocol, so that's why it is a less safe option. For OpenVPN Server end, the setup is pretty straightforward. First, enable it, and add a group of username and password for the server. And then click Apply. Okay, now we have actually finished setting up the OpenVPN on the server side. Unless if you want to set up more details of the VPN, you can select Advanced from the VPN Details drop-down menu. We'll see here we have an option to export the OpenVPN configuration file. Now, this is exactly the file you need to connect from a remote location through a client to the OpenVPN server. So let's export it. And please make sure you send this file to the remote computer that'll be used to access your cameras. Okay, I'm actually at home now in a different network environment, and I'm gonna introduce you how to connect to the VPN server we set up on ASUS router at office. Okay, first we need to download the OpenVPN client because Windows doesn't have built-in OpenVPN protocol. So you can't just go to the network and sharing center of the Windows system to add a VPN connection. And Windows does have built-in PPTP protocol, but as we said earlier, it's not safe enough, so we will not be using it. And let's see if we can select the OpenVPN client according to the operating system we have. The client supports different platforms including Windows, Mac, and Linux. Download the installer for your system and install the program. You can see I already put the OpenVPN configuration file I downloaded from the ASUS router on the desktop, as I'll be using this file to connect to the server we set up earlier, and this way I can connect to the camera at the server side. Okay, finished. And this is the OpenVPN client. Just double click it. And a small icon will pop out at the lower right corner of the desktop. What we will do is we click Import and select Import Local Files, then select OpenVPN configuration file we exported from the router at office. Then click the icon and open the menu again. So this time you'll see the server has been listed. Okay, this is a DDNS for our office. Point to it and select Connect. Now just wait for the connection to establish. If the connection succeeds, you see a tiny little green check mark on the OpenVPN icon like this. Okay, so let's authenticate the connection by logging into the camera using its LAN IP address. If you are able to connect to the device as if you are in the office in the same network environment as the camera, this means the VPN is successfully established.